Alrighty, welcome back. I got my Suburban back. I did get it inspected, got another 2 years on it. When I took it over to the shop to get it done, I had all the sills put on the truck and welded and filled, but I just did not have it smoothed off and sanded. So basically what I've got to do, I've got to smooth it all off and sand it and make it right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand it off in front of your very eyes, but the rubber has to be glued back in. I had to put a piece up the dog leg here, had to put a piece underneath here. If we go to the other side, you can see that we've got some new winter tires on it. We get lots of snow here in Nova Scotia. I still need my hitch from Timbo. This side here was a little bit higher on the dog leg. I had to put on this side, even had to put a piece in the lip there, but I've got it all filled out, ready to rock and roll to get it buffed off and make it look like something. On this truck, you cannot see the sill. So I'm happy about that. So we'll just buff it off with a DA. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Also, as I'm putting this truck back together, I'm giving it another 2 years life, obviously, from fixing it. I am going to take off our Bad Chad flexible chrome, and the reason for that is because it's bead off of it. We'll redo those. We'll re-chrome those, probably, no doubt in my mind. I'll probably end up chroming the back of it, just trying to bring it up a year or two, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. But let's sand the sills off and I'll show you how I would do that, or what I would expect if I had someone doing it for me. This is what I would want them to do. I've just wash this off for a second. Just want to get the dirt off. I want to put a piece of tape. I want to put a piece of tape where I don't want to sand. So that's basically it. I want to put a piece of tape where I'm not sanding. Step number one, that is. Clean off area where sanding. Just so I don't hurt the paint. Keep the damage down small as possible. All this stuff, it seemed like it was like a weird shape in here, but it was not a weird shape if you just take it and put it and make it easy. The sill was easy because we just bent it and slid it on. Here was just a piece we made in the corner from a piece of paper. The underneath piece that was funny there, just made out of a piece of paper and put it in. The dog leg here was just a piece of paper traced around for the right length and the right distance so I could weld it on the side or the edges all the way down. So it was, the sill was 1 pattern, 2 patterns, 3 patterns, 4 patterns, 5 patterns, because I did not bend that edge over here. I just put the piece on the front and then I welded that piece in there. So 5 and one along that lip is probably 6 pieces, and that's how I put it in there. If you're trying to make this and all this lip and in there, it's going to be harder for you to make it fit. In my, just a suggestion, you do whatever way you want to do it, but 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, 5, if you know what I'm trying to say. Just make it easy on yourself. You get in here and trying to start make that 90 on this piece has got a bend here and a bend there, you're going to be a while. Just make it simple. Make some patterns and do it that way. Make it simple as possible. That's what I did. Made it simple as possible. Tried to. Because I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple guy. All right. I got a DA. I got 2 out here because I do not know which one's going to go for me or how it's going to go for me. See what happens. This pavement has given me a lot bigger shop. A lot bigger shop. I work outdoors now. Not interested in probably getting the pavement probably dirty and that sort of stuff, but the rain washes it off. This is where you can see right here where the water runs down, goes this way, so we're all good. Now, on something like this. No, I'm going to get that tape on there first. Let's get tape on there. On something like this, you have, I'll show you. You want to come up a little closer? I'm trying to get a straight line sort of going there. And tape it off on that edge is a good thing. But there's one flat spot, 2 flat spots, 3 flat spots. I think maybe 1 underneath. So when I'm sanding this off, I'll hold the DA on one playing field. I won't rock it or anything like that. I'll run it back, I'll hold it back and forth, I'll run it along this way to try to keep that flat as possible. That's only had one layer of fill put on it, and I'm hoping I get it. I'm hoping. If I don't, what am I gonna say? I'm not sure if I'll put more on it or not. I'm not sure if I'm gonna rock guard, I'm gonna prime it and rock guard it, or if I'm actually gonna paint it. And as I'm thinking about it this very second, when we went to the other side, you couldn't see it unless you opened the door. That's where you kick your feet, where you open the door. And you guessed it. It's getting rock guard. You guessed it. Let's do this. Take this off. Let's do this for a second. Let's get this shape going. I got an 80 grit body fill. Woo! Got it turned up hot, baby. Gonna go get that blanket, put it on the seat. Can't do it. Less dirt as possible. Less dirt as possible. We'll have to clean it out after anyways, but if I can pull that blanket out, pull a lot of dirt out with it, probably better. Now, I got it up on that edge. It's up, the filler's up on that edge. You can see it right there in there. When I put my DA up there, the edge hits that, and I don't really want that, so I'm gonna have to stay away from that, and I'll have to block that off, or sand that off, whatever. Come down a little bit. Feather her down here up front. No metal yet, so that's a great thing. Hold it flat this way this time. Let's throw a new 80 grit on that. Had a bunch of Corvettes go by earlier, and they just kept going. They kept going and going and going. I'm not sure if they'll stop on the way back or not. Jolene's Corvette is out front. I'm not sure if that's bait or not, but the bunch of Corvettes went up the mountain, and they look good. One was like Jolene's, but had a different scoop on the back. Or fins, or whatever you want to call it, fins. Change the other angle. Fairly decent. Looks really good, actually. Looks really good. I'm just gonna go get a block and run along the top So we're basically looking pretty decent there. As you can see that, can you see that right there? How it kind of tucks in? You know, it kind of tucks in there like a little bit. This is the edge of the sill right here. You can see it. And you can see the fill taper down. I might be able to make it look a little bit better on the bottom. But like I said before, that running board goes right in there hard, tough like that. So we have no issue. There's a little bit of fill on the bottom. I can straighten that out a little bit. But the running board is going right hard against that. Something like that. Listen, if you want to buy one of those bad boys and you want to become good at it, that's a money-making situation right there. If you want to become good at it, put a pair on a day. I don't know where you would go, but I don't know if you could get a couple sills put on your truck, fixed, rock guard it, back on the road for less than a couple $1,000s. I don't think you could. And if you can do it in a day like I can, a couple $1,000s a day, have to take out your material. It's not bad. I want to block. Doesn't seem bad, but you know what has to happen? Have to work. Have to go for it. Get a set of sills on like that in a day and get them filled out. Have to work real hard. But if I can do it, you can do it. That's for sure. Just do this for a second. I'm using 80 grit because I don't want to go any sharper than that. Like, I don't want to ruin all the paint next to it. So I got to get up in this crack here, or not crack, fold. This way. Where I'm rock guarding it, not going to worry about pinholes. Not where I'm going to rock guard. I'm going to take the nope. I'm going to do this first. Put some tape on my stuff so I don't wreck anything. Don't want to wreck anything. Nope. Just seems like a better place, that's all. Up just a little bit higher. Like I said, just taping it off so it don't hurt anything, I guess. Tape that up there out of the way. Let's get this one buffed off over here. Take the pad off, switch it around this way, just to use all the sandpaper on it. It's got good paper still. You see a lot of these Suburbans on the old interweb that need sills. There's a lot of them on there. And have a pretty nice truck. You could have a pretty nice truck if you get the right Suburban, I guess. You know, if it just needs a set of sills on it. You can do fairly well for yourself. Just gonna get up in that edge there. Let's do the DA for a bit, get me off the sanding. Turn her up, man, turn her up. Putting it right onto her. guys running the block, same thing. Plug that off. Hold it flat on this area. I'm going to shape that area with however I want it. However I want it, I guess. And the only way you would know it was fixed is if you knew how it was shaped, really. Like, if you knew how it was shaped, sometimes you can look in on the old trucks of the cars there. You can tell if they've been fixed or not. See what happens. Metal. Do this, let's get that out. Dull. Like always, the faster you move, the faster you get it done. I'm just going to take it in here with my thumb, I guess. It's the only way I can really get at it to make it something, I guess. Get the paper right. Try to sand it till the pinholes are out of it, or I hit metal. One or the other. You just got to get it feathered off so it looks good. Can't tell it's been fixed. The only sandpapers I use are 40 grit, 80 grit, 220 grit, and 400. Just make it simple. Now, if I'm changing and going to base clear, obviously I'd have to go with a finer sandpaper. But all the sandpaper that I've mentioned is sandpaper that I would start with. Pull that rubber down and see if that's covering that, but I think it does, I'm pretty sure. We got the thing here. Now we got a door gap we're going to concern ourselves with. Now this is how I'm going to do my door gap. Piece of tape, and I'm going to eye it up with the truck. Haven't got my glasses on. Don't look bad. Let's do that. Should have my glasses on. Things look better without them. Well, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. just wanna, I gotta get down too, okay? I gotta get down. I gotta get down! You ready? I'm gonna sand it to the tape and go no further. Tape is not gonna lie. Just beats open the door up, open the door up, and open the door up and going, you know, that's all I'm saying. Like, instead of open the door, I can do that, you know, if you want to, but that gets feathered, that goes, that's covered with that. So basically, as long as the door gap's good, I'm happy. Let's check it. I like a little more off down there if I could. It's off good enough to the tape, but I want this, see it's here, but it's angled this way. I just want to angle it in a little bit. Yeah, you can see that I hit metal. Watch yourself. I put a piece in there too because I had to. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Now, this front piece. Let's do this. Let's do the bottom first. Same thing. Gonna rip that tape there, but if you don't want to rip, well, I'll rip it all. So what's going to happen is I'm going to sand that flat, and I'm going to take the body line right to the tape. Let's do it. Let's get a new sand disc on her. Let's get a new sand disc on her. Ah! Wow. Mess with me. Now, just gonna hold that flat, just like any block or anything, you block it flat. I'm just gonna hold this flat and run it up to the tape. A little pinhole going there, but I got metal showing. I can't go any further. See, I got metal showing, metal showing, metal showing, metal showing, metal showing. And I got that little pick there and right there. I can't go any further. It's too bad. You know what has to happen? I'm gonna put paint on that, or I think I'm gonna. Could change my mind. Keep my line. Heavy for it. Take this one off. Come on. It's a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia today. Beautiful, isn't it, baby? Huh? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Let's do this. Slow it down a little bit. Trying to keep it on the fill right now and then feather it off to the paint. I don't want to run it up on the paint and start coming down on it. No, I want to keep it right on this to try to get it down to the paint. I got it. Trying to cause less damage as possible. Got the tape rolled down there a little bit. Got another spot there that doesn't look that good. I was just burning the tape off when I was running it down there, so I just kind of backed off. Let's check our line out. Not bad. It could, I'm gonna get that. The reason I'm gonna get it, because I'm gonna get it. Let's do the, should have tape on that. Don't want to damage that, do I, babe? I don't want to damage that. Oh, did too, look at that. Damn it. Look what I did. And, I don't know if you know it or not, that sort of stuff happens to your truck is also as you take it somewhere. It happens. I just put a piece of tape on it, wore through it. Should put more tape on it. Shouldn't even have the door shut paper, probably. I'm going to fix it. Gonna have to fix it. I'm gonna get there now. So close. So close. Oh well, that's where she goes. Now, I gotta get this off the bottom. Wheel lip, I gotta do by hand. The only thing I can say about wheel lips is it's nice to get them all the same thickness. Sometimes on cars, they're not the same thickness, and it looks like a bad repair, but hit that door. Damn it. Hit that door. Get in here, kind of sunk in the middle a little bit. I gotta get the block the other way so I can sand it. I guess, like always, the faster you sand it, the faster it gets done. Suppose I could have left it like that, just throw it around. I got a good couple years on it. Don't want that though, do we? I won't be happy driving around that. I'll have to clean her up a little bit. Clean her up. So it was a couple $1,000s, you know, to have the ball joints, the brakes fixed, get tires put on, a few other things, get the oil change on it. That's not counting the sill work I did. So in order to have a truck like that and you wanted to get it inspected, unless you did it all yourself, you'd be fine. But you'd be in for a good, probably a $5,000 to $10,000 bill to put it back on the road. So what do? You go buy another $5,000 truck or sell it and move on. Like, it's kind of one of those things where you can, you know, if you can fix a little bit. You know, I'm not going to jump into the ball joints and the tires and that sort of stuff, because that's not basically what I do. I'm not set up for it. Don't have it. Not set up for it. I don't want to do it. But this body work, I pretty well have to do it, I guess. And the reason for that is because I can do it. That's why. So that's why I am doing it, because I can, and save this money. I feel like you should do the same thing if you can. Anybody would, I would think, but it's up to them. Anybody, I would think. I'm gonna go with that. The running board, this is out a little bit, but it goes on the running board there. I'm gonna sand some stuff off the bottom of it. Let's do that. Let me sand it off the bottom of it. Come on, man. Kick that cord pleaser. Oh, man. What's going on? Anyways. I should have looked that over maybe a little bit better, I think. Yeah, it's gonna work. Oh, my switch is going bad, you notice that? Come on. You can keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Come on, take off. Means I just gotta change. So I bring two out. I would go house to house with, not house to house, but you know, shop to shop with the electric DA and do body work. When I first started, I used to run all over the place. It's what I had to do to get going, and that's what I did. Painted many cars in different shops. Digging at it a little bit, and the reason I'm digging at it because it's the underneath. If it was on the top, I wouldn't dig at it like that. There's places to dig and there's places not to dig. That looks good to me. Down underneath there, baby. Good to me. That done. Let's go up front. See what this one looks like. Looks good. Digging at it a little bit. Just trying to straighten the lines up a little bit. Do it by eye. So that's one side sanded, and I'm going to have to do both sides, obviously. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get both sides done, and then I'm going to do the rock guard. And what time is it?
35.
35. This one here needs some welding done underneath. So like there's a few places that didn't hold, and I want to fix it. And I want to fix it, just kind of put another spot of weld on it, that's all. Just want to make sure it doesn't go anywheres. But in all honesty, it doesn't matter. And the reason I'm going to say it doesn't matter, this is why it doesn't matter, is because when I put the running board, this piece, that's going to go hard up against that piece, which is going to make everything okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get a hose. I'm going to blow that off. I'm going to blow that off, throw a little rock guard and see what it looks like. Just a little bit. Got some time. I might even throw primer on it. I got some black primer and I have some rocker guard. Rocker guard, where'd that go? So I got black one step, and I have rocker guard. And I'm going to take a nope. I like to blow it off, but it's probably caused more dust. Go like this. Okay, I might do a little bit of that, I'm not sure. And if I do, I'll just sand it and make it smooth. Not sure. One step. Just gonna throw a little bit of one step on it. It's just gonna be real thin, it is. Right close, and the reason being is try not to get it anywhere I don't need it. Just like those, what are they called? Who's those graffiti guys? They paint really close and they can be accurate. You know what I'm saying? I do. I wonder what was going on there, what that was. Alrighty, I'm going to put some black on this because I'm going to need primer on it anyways. Not going to hurt any of that on it. Just lacquer primer, dry really fast, won't hurt a damn thing. Fina's doing her job, as always. Always. Fina's a hard-working dog. She's a hard-working dog. Now, it's just a little black primer. Nope, didn't finish it yet. Let that dry for a little bit, and then we'll go with the rocker guard. I'm probably going to leave No, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold up a little bit. I don't have to show you that rock guard going. It's going to not make it look much different than that. Maybe a little. But what I'm going to do is take this tape off. I want to take this tape off, I think, and put it up on the very edge of the, right here, on the edge there. And that way there, it's cut off in a nicer area, I'm thinking, instead of halfway down that thing. If I cut it off at the edge, it'll look a lot better. But it won't stop me from doing a little bit of rock guard. I can show you what it's going to look like, obviously. Like you've seen how fast it was in there. Let's take a look at this one. You will not see a thing. Let's go slow. Probably got too much there in one spot. Can't say I didn't dry the primer, didn't have time to dry. I mean, didn't sand the primer, didn't have time to dry. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do in there, just to show you what's going to go on. Might be better, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let that dry, all this stuff dry. I'm going to rock guard it. I'm going to pull this tape off, and I'm going to do it freehand and let it feather on. Not going to do any tape on it. I'm going to freehand it. I'll clean it. I'll blow that all off. I'll freehand it in there, and then it'll look like it could look like it's factory when I'm done. But you can see how quickly it can be done. If you want to go for it yourself, each piece, one at a time. These lips all need something on them. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. Have not forgot about the Bugatti. This week is the week. I know that, but there's some small stuff that we're digging at to try to get it in there, like it really has. And there's someone that called from Alabama that has painted a couple Bugattis. And I like everything he said. I liked everything he said, how to tape it off and how to paint it. Tape off, paint the trunk area first. You know, I actually thought about it, but I just didn't know if I want to go through all that trouble. But paint the trunk area off first, paint it around the firewall and all that stuff. Then paint the inside of the ribs with the rivets, and then paint the outside of the fenders on the rivets, maybe. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. But I got another side to go to get sanded off. And then I got to put my running boards on. So basically my day's full. Basically just trying to get my runner backing up on the road. I want to put the running boards back on it. Come take a look at this. Two years. I'm good. New tires, new ball joints, new brakes, new sills, man. I'm moving up. I'm going to put some badge head flexible chrome on her. I think Jolene's getting her truck Monday, I hope. See what happens. Anyways, have a great day. Come back tomorrow and I'll be here. Great advice, Mr. Alabama. And do me a favor. Have a great day.